guys, it's Collector Sleuth here, and today I have the Department 56 Nightmare Before Christmas Christmas Town Village pieces, and they just came out this year. Department 56 for the last few years has been doing some Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween townhouses, and this year they started introducing Christmas townhouses, and they made two, Santa's Workshop and the Carousel. And over here I have the Hawthorne Village Santa's Workshop. And I did a video on all of the Hawthorne Village Christmas Town pieces. If you have not seen it, be sure to check that out. They made a total of 6 houses back in 2007. Purchased those from Collectibles Today, which is now the Bradford Exchange. These have long since sold out. You can't get them anymore off of there. You'll have to go to the secondary market. But anyway, I brought it out to compare the two homes because if you're, wanting a Christmas Town Village set, there are two available now. You have the Hawthorne Village, and now you have Department 56. But I don't know if Department 56 will continue their Christmas Town line and make more next year. I would assume that they probably would, since they did that with the Halloween. But I don't know how many houses that they plan on doing. But it was pretty much to show a comparison as to which ones are better and for the money and that sort of thing. So anyway, here is the Bradford Exchange one, Hawthorne Village. And these retailed back in 2006-07 time frame with shipping $70 each. Which is considerably cheaper than Department 56. However, on the secondary market, they are not. You can't get these houses for $70 each anymore. You're probably looking between $150 to $200 for this piece. Some of the other homes are worth more than that, but $150 to $200 is about what the Department 56 one retails for. So it's pretty much cost-wise, it's going to be about the same. So currently in the current market. So anyway, so here is the Department 56 house. Now this one is resin, and it is really heavy. Pretty heavy, solid piece. And we got, a wreath here, some dark red bricks. These windows are pretty textured. They're not screen printed on in any means. They're actually hand painted and they're not like flush with the rest of it. They're actually molded. And we got this nice glittery roof with some roof pieces showing. So it's not solid covered with snow. And then you have the Christmas Town clock up here with an orange middle. It says Christmas Town on the top. And let's see what else can we see. There's 2 trees on each side. So pretty nice looking house. They did a nice job with this. Like I said, this retailed for $70 back in the day, and now it's probably worth around $200. And that may have changed. I've not kept up with current market values for some of these items because I'm not looking for them because I already have them. So that value may be a little high, a little low. You'll just have to check that out for yourself to see kind of where the value is on that. So anyway, here is the new, came out this year, Department 56, which you can still get. We've got some cool different brick endings on here, and also some molded bricks. I would say the brickwork, it depends on which color you like better. This one's a darker red, and this one's a little more is a bit brighter. But you can see this is more of a candy cane type style here versus the black and the. And it'd be interesting. I didn't really study the houses in the movie. If you want to go back and really look at like screenshots and stuff as to which house is more accurate, that would be kind of interesting to find out which one looks more like the one in the movie. And this one has a wreath up here with a white middle versus the orange, and it does not say Christmas Town on it. And this one has a bow on it, whereas that one has Days Left. And then we got some also glittery roof here, but no exposed roof. This one's solid. The snow covered the entire roof there. I kind of like the partial, this right here to me just looks like it adds more dimension and depth to the piece. I kind of like this, touches like that. And then we got 1 tree versus 2. This one had 2. This one has just the 1. But on this one, you have some details in the windows. You see these little elves here in the windows. But these windows are like a papery material that's been screen printed on there versus these that are hand painted. So that is a different detail there. Let me back up so you can see them both. Size-wise, they're about the same. And the cobblestone here looks different than this one. And this one has a bigger, wider, glittery base there. But for the most part, the sizing is about the same. So you're looking about, and I would say quality-wise, personally, I think they look the same. I don't think this one looks higher quality, though this one retails, original retail, for $260. That's not market value, that's retail from the manufacturer. Retailers are selling them for $260. I didn't pay that. The price has gone down, which not surprising because $260 for a house is crazy. I don't know where they got that number. Their Halloween houses didn't retail for that high. So why this was $260, I don't know. I think I purchased mine for about $200 even off of eBay plus tax. From a seller on eBay, and a lot of sellers are trying to sell them for around $200 on eBay or on Amazon, so they're not bringing the $260. I think that was a miss on Department 56 part, that $260 was just too high a price tag, especially since this is resin. It is not porcelain, which is very disappointing because when I started buying Department 56 houses, I was pretty excited because Department 56 houses, if you looked at the older ones, like the Snow Village and the Halloween pieces that they have, and they got lots of different ones, they're normally, for the most part, porcelain. But their Nightmare Before Christmas ones are not porcelain. They are resin. And I even had like an elf house from the movie Elf, if you've seen that movie, Christmas movie with Will Ferrell in it. Those houses are porcelain, but the Nightmare ones are resin. So it's a little disappointing, especially if they're going to ask as high as they do. I would really expect to get a porcelain house versus a resin one, but it is what it is. But anyway, like I said, this one retails originally $260. This one was $70. So I think value-wise, this one is a way, way, way better choice because the quality to me is about the same. I don't think this house is nicer than that one. I just don't. Except, you know, the little elves in the windows is a nice touch. I do like that. And we'll light it up in just a second. But it even takes the same type of cord. A lot of Department 56 houses will take an AC adapter where you plug it into the back. This one actually takes a bulb that just pops in and out like the Hawthorne Village houses do. And to be honest, I actually like that better. Because if your cord ever goes bad or the bulb burns out, it's easy to replace. Whereas an adapter, you have to make sure it's the right voltage and all that stuff. If it's going to fit, it's got to fit in that hole, and it's just a pain to mess with. But these are a lot easier to deal with. So I'm going to light this up. Okay, and we'll turn the lights out. And here you can just flip the switch. So there it is lit up. And you can see the little elves working in the windows, which I do think is really cool. That is a really neat detail. I do like that they did that. So there is that. And then we'll light up the other house so you can see the difference. And here on the bottom you can see the Nightmare Before Christmas Santa's workshop there, Department 56. I really think that should be porcelain. I think they could have done it in porcelain. I don't think it's... They've done highly detailed houses in porcelain before, so I don't know why they couldn't do these in porcelain, but they chose not to, so it is what it is. Okay, now that one doesn't light up as much. Oh, wrong way. Get the lights off. Yeah, see, the windows aren't light. They light up some. I mean, you can see them. It seemed like the other house was in the top doesn't light up at all on either one. It's pretty dark up there. It seemed like the other house was a little bit brighter. All right, so there are Santa's Workshop, Department 56 and Bradford Exchange. But like I said, if you wanted to go the Hawthorne Village route, you might. They're going to be around $200 and up for a lot of these houses, and they're hard to find. They don't come up very often. So if you wait on the Department 56, they might come down further. I wouldn't pay the full retail on Department 56 at all. I don't think it's worth that. Especially when you could have gotten houses for $70 from somewhere else. Okay, the next I'm going to show you is this little figurine. This is Bradford Exchange, Hawthorne Village as well. And we got this little Santa Claus with an elf here with his list. And this was the most similar figurine in the Hawthorne Village line to the new Department 56 piece, which is this Santa Claus. And we'll take a quick peek at him. I do like these new foam packages. They're a lot less messy than the styrofoam. Don't seem to fall apart as bad either. Okay, so take him out. So he's okay because I've not even looked at this. So okay. Oh, he's pretty good sized. He's pretty good size. He's bigger. So scale-wise, that might not be as accurate. They're probably both a little big for the scale for their respective houses, but this one is smaller. We'll put the house back there. Now, also the Hawthorne Village houses did come with a figurine. This one did not come with Santa. It came with Santa Jack originally, but they each came with a figurine except for like the last two little houses didn't. Whereas Department 56, you do have to buy the figurine separately, so there's added cost there too. So you're getting $70 for a house and a figurine, whereas Department 56, it was $260 for the house originally, though like I said, it's not worth that. And the figurine was probably like $50 on top of that. So here is Santa Claus, and I think he was around $50 retail. I think maybe I probably paid $40. I don't pay full retail for a lot of these things because I think the full retail is just too high. But anyway, he's got his list too, and his is more of a papery material. Yeah, this is paper. That's cool. And so you can actually look at it. You can unfold it. Huh. Looks like kind of like a packing paper that you see. But this Santa Claus, I think actually, which one looks more like the one in the movie? I would say this one probably resembles the movie version better than this one does. So there are those. And I'm just going to show you the other Department 56 accessories while we're doing those, and then we'll move on to the carousel. Okay. Oop. Felt something. I didn't whack my figurine. Okay. There we go. This one, they got all kinds of packaging on it. Yeah, these figurines are a lot bulkier than the Bradford Exchange, the Hawthorne Village ones. This one's a pretty big figurine too. So here is Jack with the snowman. And yeah, Jack's face isn't the greatest. In fact, I don't even know where his nose is. I should probably... Oh my goodness, he don't have a nose. I should probably paint a nose on. Take just a little bit of black paint and just dab it on there. He's got a snowflake in his hand. He's got all his, black and white stripes suit. Snowman looks really good. It's cute. Now these don't do anything. They don't light up or anything. I'll just say 2022 down there. So there's that one. Let's see. I see an original retail on there, but it was probably around 50 bucks as well. And for a figurine, it's kind of pricey, but it's just what these things run. Part 56 is expensive. It just is. And these not being porcelain, I'm kind of disappointed by them charging what they would for a porcelain house. They're charging for a resin house and resin figurines. They've not adjusted the price. What's this? Oh, these actually light up. Oh, you can see little jack faces back on the... Okay. So here are the street lights or lamp posts. Yeah, they're resin. Partly resin, partly maybe plastic even. Okay. Now this one does have an adapter. These were... Let's see, these were like $50 as well, and all you get is two little lamp posts here. 40. Oh, these are. These actually, the base is definitely resin, but the poles feel almost plastic. They look nice though. So, okay, they're kind of hard to work with because that wire there. You may have trouble wanting to place them the way you want them. I don't know if they could have just done coin batteries. I mean, that might be annoying too, so. Okay. These take, they take C batteries. So they take C's. I'm surprised they take C's. I mean, they're just two lamp posts. Okay. C's it is. Alright. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, they light up pretty well, actually. So there's that. Cute. Alright, so now we'll move on to the Carousel. Oh, this not even open good. Save some time. Oh, okay. This one might take an adapter as well. Yeah, this is going to take an adapter. Which actually makes sense, because it's a motion thing. It's probably gonna do something. So let's hear us hoping. Okay, so let's bring out the Hawthorne Village one. Alright, so here's the Department 56, and here is Hawthorne Village. Now the Hawthorne Village one, in this case, looks bigger. It is bigger. I mean, it's a pretty good size. This retailed for, I want to say $199, so about 200 bucks. I paid maybe $160 for it. Whereas this was $70, came with the lock, shock, and barrel figurine. So this one is the Bradford Exchange one, the Hawthorne Village, whatever you want to call it, and it does have some snow on here, but it is bigger. And this one, I believe, winds up. So let's wind her up. And plays. What's this? And this has elves riding on the various animals here on this merry-go-round. Shaped like a hat. That's so cute. Up here. And then on this one, it's a smaller piece, the Department 56 one, we have the animals on here. The animals on this one are a lot less, or like more simplistic than they are over there. Like here's the whale. Let's find the whale. Here's this one's whale. A little elf right on there. And those are good looking elves. Those elves actually look like Nightmare Before Christmas elves. I mean, it's hit or miss on Bradford Exchange's quality, or even Hawthorne Village's quality. Sometimes their stuff can look pretty cheaply made, poorly painted, poor sculpting, but these elves look really good. And then that bear is more of a brown. This one is definitely white, like a polar bear. See, here's the seal. They have a walrus on this one, looks like, versus the seal. And then here we have a penguin. Oh wait, here's the walrus, sorry. Walrus. And here's this one's walrus. And then the penguin. So they're in the same order, so that's good. Penguin. They're so cute. And there's the seal. Okay. Because this seal's got a nice colorful ball. That one didn't even paint it. It's supposed to be painted. Maybe it's supposed to look like a snowball. I'm not sure. But here's this one. Actually looks like a ball a seal would play with. So I would say the Bradford Exchange Hawthorne Village one is a lot more detailed in my opinion as far as the sculpting work on the animals. The bases are considerably different. This one's got this triangles alternating green and red. This one has the squiggly line. And this one has red tiles on the top. This one is just plain white. So they are significantly different. This one's green, this one's red. So very, very interesting that they don't even look alike. Alright, so this one, they're calling it, yeah, Carousel versus a merry-go-round. Let's plug this one in. Because I know what. Get that out. Okay. I kind of like the wind-up thing. The wind-up mechanisms can go bad. They can be overwound, over tight, and then quit working. But it just seems like it's an easier thing to work with, just to wind it up, and it actually does the motion and the music. We'll see what this one does. I don't think this one's going to play music. I think it's just going to light up. Or move, I mean. I don't even think it'll light up. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, actually it's really quiet. Can't even hear the motor. Whoa. It actually has like a very smooth movement. You can't hear it. No song though, so I mean it's just what you prefer. This one plays music. Is a wind-up mechanism. This one is electrical adapter here. Very quiet. I guess if you're displaying this as a village, like for decoration, having it all plugged in to where you can just flip a switch might be a little better situation for the adapter versus having to manually go over and pick this one up and wind it. So it's just preference, I guess. But to say which one I like better, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to know which one's more film accurate. I need to go back and really look at the houses to see which one's more film accurate. But I think this one is just nicer looking. I like the elves on the animals. The animals are very detailed, but maybe in the movie they're more like this, more simple like that one. And this might be more accurate, or this might be more accurate. Here we have the tiles here that are green and a lighter green, and then this other layer down here, whereas this one has the bigger tiles here. So the triangles there, so I'm not sure. Anyway guys, that is going to conclude this video. I just had the 2 houses from Department 56. Christmas Town for Hawthorne Village has 6 houses. And I just brought out the 2 to compare. If you wanted to check out the other houses, I do have a video, you check that out. And I hope this helps if you're on the fence of if you're wanting to buy Department 56, if this helps you decide yes or no. I hope that this has been informative enough to do that. And keep checking back, as I have a lot more materials, Nightmare of Christmas related merchandise to show you.